Welcome to Bella and I Studio. Today, we share a birthday together. I was born on this day in 1979. And my kitty Bella shares the same birthday. We share it together so that we can spend it together. Not exactly sure the exact day when she was born. She was a feral kitty. That's why her ears clipped. She's spayed. Now she's part of my family. So it's me and her. You know, I don't have a lot of family left. I don't have any grandma and grandpas, mom and dads, aunts. I believe I have one uncle left. On my mom's side, I haven't talked to in a decade. I have two brothers. One I haven't talked to in a couple years, and the other I have no idea where he's at. It's been a decade since I've ever talked to him. I still talk to his son. His son calls me and texts me. His stepson. So it is the only nephew that I have that I have communication with. My life is introverted. I live alone with my cat. I'm 47 today. She's probably around the same age. So, yeah, we just look out for each other. This morning we went down to the park. I fed her breakfast. It was warm enough here in Prineville to ride my scooter and put her in her backpack and take her down to the park so she can enjoy the time and the space of the park to eat her breakfast. And she really likes that. Whenever I start moving the backpack around, she knows what time it is. She loves that. And I love that she loves that. What I found in this space where I'm at, again, I got 11 friends on Facebook, and I only talk to one of them, and that's my nephew. So, really, I don't know. I guess it's just part of getting older. You don't celebrate birthdays anymore. You don't celebrate any of that kind of stuff with your family anymore. Or maybe it's just my situation. Maybe it's just my family. I don't know. I know there's a lot of people out there that are experiencing the same life or similar. What I do is I have plenty of outlets and hobbies that I enjoy doing, whether it's filmmaking like this or whether it's painting. In fact, the last 5 paintings that I've done, I've botched. It's been horrible. Not horrible, but you spend 16 hours on a painting and then you mess it up. It's time consuming. It's resources that are being used up and all that kind of thing. So the trials and tribulations of day-to-day life and navigating the system that we live in can be full of experiences, can be full of gains and losses. It's how you look at it. It's how you look at it. When I look at people or when I interact with people, first thing I do is I analyze my environment. And a lot of times that means understanding or coming to an understanding of who I'm talking to and where they're coming from. I'll listen to most things, but there are some things that I absolutely tune out. Life can throw you curveballs, and how you swing at it determines whether or not you hit the ball. So if you're missing constantly, it's easy to give up. It's easy to put the bat down and walk away. What's hard and what's real is that you keep going. You keep going despite your inner voice telling you that you're not good enough. You'll never make it. You were never meant to do any of this. There's a lot of things your mind will tell you that is in direct conflict with your heart and your soul. I love to paint. When I make mistakes, it's discouraging. Absolutely. Forms questions in my mind about whether or not I'm good enough. But when I hear those inner voices, when I hear those thoughts coming into my mind, it's easy for me to know not to listen to that. But at the same time, it's just as important to let it come through and just pay attention to it. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to listen to it. I've been drawing and painting most of my life. It's a constant growth. As your eye gets more refined, the boundaries get pushed further and further towards perfection. And I think as an artist, what you realize through trial and error and this constant bar being pushed toward perfection is that what you learn as an artist is that you're not perfect, and it's a constant carousel of trying to obtain something unseen. It's a journey. It's definitely a journey, and it's how you look at it. There are a lot of self-taught artists that will quit doing what they enjoy doing because they don't feel they're good enough. They've listened to those inner voices. They've listened to that negativity and they've let it shape them. I don't do that. I listen to my soul. I listen to my heart. I let my soul speak to my mind and my heart. If I look at the glass half empty, I tend to battle that and see it half full. Life is short, and what we accomplish in a short amount of time determines who we are in the end. This life is short. I mean, what's 80 years? What's 100 years compared to eternity? Compared to your soul living forever. What's that time? What should we be doing with that time? For me, what I've come to realize is that I can hope and wish that I become successful in whatever I do, but if I don't do it, I'll never know. If I do it and I don't become successful, or I don't become that version of myself I anticipated to be, it's not for lack of trying. And that alone is confidence and all the belief I need to move forward in everything that I do. I paint and draw every day. It's a daily thing for me. This channel is a new channel. I hope that I can offer something to someone meaningful that brings joy to their lives. That's what this is all about. It's about community. It's about trust. It's about sharing. It's about trying to show up quietly for someone else's tomorrow. That's what I enjoy about life. That's what drives me. That's what gives me passion. That's what leads me into calmer times, into more peaceful existence with myself, with my mind, with others. I think that if we give up, we're not giving it the full opportunity or the full chance that or impact that our life could have on another life, on another person. I hope to inspire people to draw, to create art, to go into that journey of self reflection, self introspection, and find your perspective. Doesn't have to be painting. It could be cooking. It can be building things with your hands, building furniture, anything, an outlet, something where your mind slows down and quiets down and dumbs down all the noise that comes from this world and allows your soul to speak to your heart and mind. We can find outlets that allow us to do that. We get through some pretty tough times. This is not a religious channel. I'm not a religious person. I am, however, a spiritual person. I have a connection with the divine. I just like we all do. I feel we do. It's whether or not we choose to listen to that, to follow that, and to let it shape us. So at the end of the day, if you're looking at the glass half empty, that's normal. What's faith is if you go beyond that and try to look at the glass half full. There's no prosperity in negativity. There really isn't. There's no good health in negativity. There's no joyful creative process in negativity. There just isn't. Negativity is something that destroys a lot of lives in this world in this short time that we have. I am my message to you is to understand that we're all going to deal with negative things, and as long as we have someone that listens, I think that really helps. That helps with the process of processing all this negative stuff that comes into our mind. So you got a couple people in your life that'll listen to you and help you and give you advice. You can glean from that what you will. But I do believe that it takes all of us. I truly believe that it's a difficult situation to try to navigate alone. Faith is important. Believe in something. Believe in yourself. Believe in a higher power. Believe in something that motivates you. Stay away from the things that drag you down and draw the energy from you and keep you from doing the things you love. Because at the end of the day, your soul is precious and it's the only one you got. Treat it with respect. Care for yourself. Don't let your past experiences dictate who you are as an individual today, right now, in this moment. Know that you're more precious than anything. Regardless of how you feel about yourself, know that that's noise that isn't relevant to the now. If we don't have hope, what do we have? What do we have? So while me and Bella enjoy this day, enjoy our birthdays together, and do fun things together, we'll think of the world, we'll think of other people, we'll think of those we love that we haven't talked to in a long time, we'll think of those who've passed on that have impacted our life in a profound way. We'll contemplate. We'll contemplate about things. So going to the park this morning, I had a plan to do a vlog down there with Bella and her eating breakfast because it's an unseasonably warm day here in January, and I wanted to take full advantage of that. So my bike was pretty low on juice. We got down there and was able to get back, but getting down there, I realized I left my camera at home. So there was no vlogging at the park. There was no talking about anything. There was no nothing. It was just me and Bella, and I think that those things happen for a reason. I truly enjoyed my time there with just her and I. There was there was no pressure to perform. In fact, most of the time, I ignore that. I try to ignore that pressure. It is new to me, but I don't. I don't fall victim to it. Let's just put it that way. I think pressure is good, but I think letting it consume you can be unhealthy. So, anyways, open your heart up, open it for others. Know that the universe is meeting them right where they are, just like the universe met you right where you are. Have patience for others, even if they don't live up to your standard. Have patience for them. Because as you're loved, so are they. They're loved just the same. Wouldn't it be better to have a friend than an enemy? It's easy to make enemies. Real easy. It's not as easy to make a friend. Because you have to be vulnerable with them. You have to tell them the truth, even if it hurts, even if you lose that friend. The thing is, if they're a friend or they're, family member or whatnot, if they listen to you, if they want to continue being your friend, even after you set your boundaries, then that's your duty as a human being to continue to be a positive force, a light in the world of darkness. That's what this is. A lot of things going on. A lot of things going on with different entities, different people. It's all noise. It's all noise. None of it is going to last forever. None of it. But you're going to last forever. If you don't believe that, or you got your own way of thinking, or your own way of believing, it's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you, absolutely. But what I'm talking about is derived from my experiences in life and what I've experienced. So I can only speak from my experience and what I've gathered and how I've looked at things. So I hope this video brought you some comfort and some joy and some company, more than anything. I have a lot of plans in the future for this channel, from obviously art to growing in art to spending time with Bella at the park, different places, different events, hopefully here in the near future. I have a metal detector, so I haven't done that for a couple years, but I'd like to start doing that again with her when I take her down to the park, because it's fun. It's enjoyable. I have a drone, 4K mini drone that I enjoy flying, and I would like to share that with you guys as well. So as we move forward with this channel and we grow together, we will do different things. Whether it's art, I could do art tutorials, show some techniques that I've learned over the years. These are all things I want to do in the future. I'm going to stick with it. A lot of what this YouTube channel is for me looking is a collection of videos that signify different time stamps or points in my life. It's enjoyable for me to go back and remember my furry friends as they were, to see where I've been and how I've grown and how it's shaped me. And by having this YouTube channel, it motivates me to create art every day, to live life more to its fullest. If I don't have a way to communicate, I get complacent and time passes by and memories aren't made. So this channel has been an inspiration to me and a motivation to me. So for you that have joined and who have subbed, I appreciate you. Me and Bella both do. I know she does. I definitely appreciate you from the bottom of my heart and everything, every fiber of my being. And my hope for you is exactly what I'd want for me and Bella in life. Whether you agree or disagree with me, I'm still going to hope for you what I'd want for myself. In whatever capacity and whatever that means for you and your experience in your life. Just know that it's not bad. I definitely don't want any bad things to happen to me and Bella. So I don't want any bad things to happen to anybody else. I just don't. I want people to be happy, to experience life through the lens of a joyful soul. It's important. It's healthy. It's what was intended. But for now, me and Bella are going to say goodbye, and we're going to go enjoy the rest of our day together. We'll probably watch some movies, maybe play some video games, create some art. I got a painting I'm actually working on now. We'll see how it goes. It might take me a little bit to do it. It's an ambitious painting, so I will share that when it's done. Until then, I'll make videos and check in and see how everybody's doing and keep my presence down and create things as they come to my mind, as I'm inspired to do. So, anyway, peace, everybody.